Hello, welcome to Academic Excellence. In this lesson, we'll continue with exponential equation. Lesson 3, this is the lesson 3. Please, I recommend if you have not yet watched lesson 1 and 2, please go and watch it because it's going to help you greatly to understand lesson 3, right? Please, also if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, like, share, right? Please. Now we proceed. Of course, lesson 1, I explained how to identify the exponential equation. Lesson 2, how to use the exponential equation and arrive quadratic equation. Lesson 3, we are going to continue with what? Exponential equation leading to what? Simultaneous equation. Right? Good. Now we proceed. We take our we explain our solving step. Now take note of these 5 steps that I'll be explaining. Take note of them. So these are the solving steps. First, simplify all the base that have a power that is a lettered into the basic term in both of the equation. You see? Second, put the basic base and the lettered power into a bracket. You see? Third, let 2 different letters with the digit inside a bracket in both of the equation. Fourth, solve the simultaneous equation. Lastly, find the value of the lettered powered. Good. We continue. Take note of these 5 steps that are read, right? Good. Now we move into solving example. Example 1 says, solve 3 raised to the power x minus 2 raised to the power y plus 2 equals to 49. And 2 raised to the power y minus 3 raised to the power x minus 2 plus 1 equals to 0. Good. Now we proceed. If you observe, there are 2 equations here. This is the first equation. This is the second equation. Now we are going to solve them one after the other. We say solution. By using those 5 steps I just read to you, right? Now we take the first equation, which is what? 3 raised to the power x minus 2 raised to the power y plus 2 equals to what? 49. Good. What are we going to do? The first step says what? First, simplify all the base that have a power that is a lettered into a basic term in both of the equation. Do you see? We simplify all the base. What are the base? 3 is a base, 2 is a base, and 49 is a base. We are going to simplify all the base that have a what? A lettered power. It's 3 and 2. 49 does not have a power that is a letter. Good. So then we are not going to simplify 49. It's only 3 and 2. But if you observe, 3 and 2, they are all already in the basic base. So we jump that step, right? Third, put the basic base and the lettered power into a bracket. So the basic base, we put them and the lettered power into a bracket. So we go 3 raised to the power x minus. What are we going to do here? Let's simplify this. Of course, in lesson 2, I explained to you anytime you see a minus sign or a plus sign up here, how you're going to do with it, right? It's just the same thing what we did in lesson 2. That's what we are going to do here. 2 raised to the power y, right? Times 2 raised to the power 2. It came from what? The reciprocal of what? The product law of indices. Once the base is the same, take one of the base and what? Add the powers. That's what gives you this. Equals to 49. Now we proceed. 3 raised to the power x minus 2 raised to the power y. All the letters, they should be in brackets. Times 2 raised to the power 2 equals to what? 49. Do you see? What next? The next step, see here. Let 2 different letters with the digit inside the bracket in both of the equation. Now we are going to let 2 different letters, any one. You choose any of the letter, any letter. You are going to let with what are inside a bracket. Which bracket? These 2 brackets. So you say let 3 raised to the power x be what? Let it be m. And 2 raised to the power y be what? Let it be n. So anywhere we see 3 raised to the power x, we are going to put m. Anywhere we see 2 raised to the power y, we are going to put what? N. Right? So say 3 raised to the power x minus 2 raised to the power y times 2 raised to the power 2 equals to 49. 3 raised to the power x supposed to be what? M, according to, we are going to let it. So m minus 2 raised to the power y is supposed to be what? N. Times 2 raised to the power 2 is what? 4 equals to what? 49. You see? Very simple. So m minus 4 times n times 4 is just 4n, right? Is equals to what? 49. So do you see? We say equation 1. We have done for this first equation. We say equation 1. Now again we come for this second one. Right? We go. The second one is supposed to be what? 2 raised to the power y minus 3 raised to the power x minus 2 plus 1 equals to 0. Right? We proceed. We are going to do the same thing what we did for what? Equation, the first equation. Right? So what are we going to do? 2 raised to the power y, we put in bracket minus. Anytime you see minus, this one came from what? The reciprocal of the quotient rule of the law of indices, right? So it's minus, it's division that give you what? Minus. So 3 raised to the power x divided by 3 raised to the power 2. Do you see? Plus 1 equals to 0. What next? We take 2 raised to the power y minus 3 raised to the power x upon 3 raised to the power 2 plus 1 equals to 0. So, what do we let? We come again where we let. Let 3 raised to the power x be m and 2 raised to the power y be n. So, anywhere we see those, we are going to put them. 2 raised to the power y is supposed to be what? N minus 3 raised to the power x is supposed to be what? M divided by 3 raised to the power 2 is 9, right? Plus 1 equals to 0. Do you see? Now, what are we going to do? Get denominator of 1 here, denominator of 1. Find the LCM. What is the LCM? It's 9. 1 into 9, 9 times. 9 times n is 9n minus 1. 9 into 9, 9 times. 9 times m is m, right? 1 into 9, 9 times. Right? 9 times 1 is 9 equals to 0. You see? Get denominator of 1 from there, what? We cross multiply. 1 into the numerator is just what? The numerator. 1n minus m plus 9, right, equals to 0 times 9 is 0. 0 multiplied into any number is just 0. Right? Good. Now what are we going to do? We say 9n minus m equals to what? We are going to transpose this 9. 9 to become what? Minus 9. Right? Minus 9. We say what? Equation 2. Do you see it? Now it's going to be what? Equation 2. Now before we proceed, please help by subscribing. If you are new here, consider subscribing. Like, that's what will make me to be very more happy to remove more videos. Right? Now we proceed. If you don't know how to solve simultaneous equation, I precisely taught on that topic. Everything we are into simplicity. Right? Go and watch that on this channel on that topic, solving simultaneous equation. Right? Very simple. Right? Now we proceed. So say we combine both equation 1 and equation 2. What is equation 1? M minus 4n is equals to 49. This is the equation 1. Equation 2 is what? 9n minus m is equals to minus 9. This is equation 2. Good. Now if you observe, this is m. M is at the first place. Here m is at the second place. So we'll put them, let them be the same position. Right? So m minus 4n is equals to 49. Right? Here we first put minus m. Minus m plus 9n is equals to minus 9. So that it will be in the same position. Right? For here, they were in different position. M is here, n is here, n is here, n is here. Do you see? What are we going to do? The rule for solving simultaneous equation, basically there are two ways of solving simultaneous equation. The first, we have substitution. Second, we have the elimination method. But we are going to use here the elimination method, right? The rule, the elimination method says always the number in which you want to the letter which you want to eliminate, they must have the same coefficient, different powers. Now let me say here we want to eliminate n. They must have the same coefficient which is 1 1 and different sign, which the sign here is plus, here is minus, so we eliminate them. You see, so we don't need to add, they are nothing, right? We go now, we say we add this minus 4n plus 9n. What is it going to give you? Minus 4n plus 9n is going to give us 5n equals to, see, 49 minus 9 is going to give you what? 40, right? Now we find the value of n. We divide both sides by what? N. So what is here? Divide here by 5, divide here by 5. This cancels this. What is n? N is equals to 40 divided by 5 is 8. You see? Good. Now we have the first value of n. We find the value of m now. Now, in finding the value of m, you take any equation between the two equations. We have equation 1, equation 2. Take any one of them. You have the same answer. But for us, let's take equation 1. So say m minus 4n is equals to what? 49. That means when we take equation 1, anywhere we see n, we are going to put the value of n. What is the value of n? It's 8, because n is equals to 8. So m minus 4 bracket raised to the power what? 8 is equals to 49. We no longer put m again. Now we put what? 8, because it's the value of n, right? That's what we call substitution. M is equals to, so m minus 4 times 8 is 32. Is equals to 49, right? What are we going to do? We transpose. Here is minus 32. When we transpose it to become plus 32. So say m is equals to 49 plus 32, right? So what is the value of m if we add them? We are going to have 81. So n is equals to 8, m is equals to 81. You see? Now, what are we going to do? We are going to we are coming again where we let, after having the two values, both n and m. Where we let, we are coming there. What m? We say since what? N is equals to what? What n is equals to? 2 raised to the power y, because that's what? 2 raised to the power y. And what m is equals to? M is equals to what? 3 raised to the power x. You see? I think this is not a strange thing if you have watched Lesson 2, right? Just similar. Now, anywhere we see n, we are going to put 2 raised to the power y. So n is equals to what? 8. Do you see? So m is equals to what? 81. So what is n? 2 raised to the power y. So 2 raised to the power y is equals to 8. What is m? 2 raised to the power 3. 3 raised to the power x equals to what? 81. Right? So we simplify 8. 8 can be simplified as what? 2 raised to the power 3. Right? So 2 raised to the power y equals to 2 raised to the power 3. If you use calculator, it's going to give you what? 8. 2 raised to the power 3. Let's see. 2 raised to the power 3. You see? It's going to give you 8. Right? So that's how we have simplified 8 into the basic term. Here again, 3 raised to the power x equals to, now we are going to simplify this 81. We simplify it what? 3 raised to the power 4 is going to give you 81. So do you see? 3 raised to the power 4 if you use your calculator. Good. Now, from lesson 1, once the base are the same, you say what? Cancel the base or eliminate the base and equate the powers. We cancel them. What is now remaining? We equate the powers. What are the powers? Y and 3. So y is equals to 3. Here again, the base are the same. Eliminate the base and equate the powers. What are the powers? X and 4. So x equals to 4. You see? So therefore, the values of what? X and y are equals to what? Okay, the value of x, therefore the value of x equals to what? 4, and the value of y is equals to what? 3. This is your answer. 3. Do you see it? This is your answer. Please, if you don't understand, replay again the video. I believe you understand, right? Good. And also, if you have any doubts, just communicate with me on the comment box. I'll try and do everything in my power to explain to you your doubt. Thank you. Now we move to example 2. It says, solve the exponential equation. Of course, in lesson 1, I explained how to identify exponential equation. If you have not yet watched lesson 1, go there and watch, right? So that you have the good foundation on this topic. Now we say solution. Good. Now what are we going to do? You always identify that this is an exponential. It will lead to simultaneous equation at any time you have what? 2 equations, right? As we did previously for example 1, we solve each of the equation one after the other. We take this first, right? So say what? 2 raised to the power x minus y. So both x and y, they are powers, right? Equals to 8. What are the base? This is a base, this is the base. So we simplify the base into the basic term, right? 2 raised to the power x minus y is equals to 2 raised to the power 3. That's going to give you what? 8. You see? So now the base are the same. Base 2, base 2. Cancel this, cancel this. We eliminate the base and what? Equate the power. So x minus y is equals to 3. So what are the power here? X minus y. Here is 3 equals to 3. So we say what? This is supposed to be what? Equation 1. We come again for the other equation, which is what? 2 raised to the power 3x minus y equals to what? 128. 128. Right? Now we proceed. We go. Now, of course, 2 is in the basic term. Now we simplified 128. So how will we simplify 128? 128. So 2 raised to the power 3x minus y is equals to 2 raised to the power, let's say 5, 32. 2 raised to the power, let's say 7, 128. So 2 raised to the power 7. 2 raised to the power 7 is 128. Now we have simplified. Now the base are the same. Base 2, base 2. Cancel the base and what? Equate the powers. 3x minus y is equals to what? 7. Right? If you don't understand here, please go and watch lesson 1. I believe everything will be simple for you. And also, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and also share this my video. We say what? Equation 2. This is equation 2. Now we have equation 1 and equation 2. Use it. Now what are we going to do? We are coming to bring equation 1 and equation 2 together, right? So say what? X minus y is equals to 3. Equation 1. So say what? 3x minus y is equals to what? 7. Equation 2. What's next? For solving substitution by using the elimination, simultaneous equation by using the elimination method, we will find one letter, right? We are going to find one letter. That letter, we must have the same coefficient but different sign. Now let's use letter y, because the coefficient here is what? 1, here is 1, so the coefficient is the same. But what the rules say, they must have different sign. The sign here is plus, minus. The sign here is what? Minus. They must have different sign. We put bracket. We multiply with a negative sign so that the sign will change. Now we say x minus y is equals to 3. We are going to take what? The equation down. The equation 2. Multiply it with a negative sign. 3 times minus times 3x is just minus 3x. Minus times minus y is just plus y equals to minus times 7 is just minus 7. Do you see the rule? What are we going to do next? Now anyway you want to eliminate, they must have different sign. Plus, minus, and plus. Coefficient 1, coefficient 1. You eliminate. What is now remaining? 3x minus x. 3x minus x minus 3x is just what? 2x minus 2x. If you use your calculator, right? If you use your calculator, 1 minus 3, you are going to have minus 2. Equals to 3 minus 7, you are going to have what? 3 minus 7, you are going to have minus 4. If you use your calculator, right? Let me show you. If we say 3 minus 7, you see, it gives us minus 4, right? What's next? We find the value of x by dividing both sides by minus 2, minus 2. This cancels this. So x equals to what? Minus 4 divided by minus 2 is what? 2. Your answer is 2. Good. For what? For x. Now we find for y. we are going to take any one in the two equations. We have equation 1 and equation 2. So you take any one, you have the same answer. But for us, let's take equation 1. So say x minus y is equals to 3. Right? Equation 1. Now anywhere we see x, we are going to put here the value of x, which is what? 2. So this here is x. So we say 2 minus y is equals to 3. From there what? We transpose. Minus y is equals to 3 and minus 2. So minus y is equals to 3 minus 2 is 1. Divide here by minus, divide here by minus. So y is equals to what? Minus 1. This is your answer. So say therefore, the value of x is equals to 2, y is equals to minus 1. This is your answer. Remember, here we did not let. So that's why. Is it okay? If you don't understand, please replay again the video. I believe you understand more precisely. And let me know your doubts and your difficulties. I believe I will do everything in my power to help you. Right? Thank you. Now we move to example 3. Example 3 says 8 raised to the power 4 minus x equals to 2 raised to the power 1 minus y. And 9 raised to the power minus y equals to 3 raised to the power 2x plus 1. They say solve them. Good. If you don't know how to identify exponential equation, please go and watch my video, lesson 1. Everything there was simple, right? I do my best to explain everything to simplicity. Remember, this is the home of simplicity, academic excellence. Good. Now we solve equation 1 first, and later we come to the second equation. So say 8 raised to the power 4 minus x equals to 2 raised to the power 1 minus y. Right? Now we simplify the base. What are the base? 8 and 2. So 8 we simplify to 2 raised to the power 3 into 4 minus x equals to 2 raised to the power 1 minus y. Right? What next? Now the base are the same. We say 2 raised to the power 3 times 4 is 12 minus 3 times x is 3x equals to 2 raised to the power 1 minus y. Right? What next? The base are the same. We cancel the base or eliminate the base and equate the powers. So 12 minus 3x equals to 1 minus y. Right? What are we going to do? All the letters, they must come in one part of the equation. We transpose. This 12, we transpose it here. So we are going to have, this y we transpose it here. We are going to have minus 3x plus y equals to 1. Then this 12, we are going to transpose it. Right? So say minus 3x plus y equals to 1. What is here? 12 minus 12. Is plus 12 here. So minus 3x plus y is equals to minus 11. You see? Now we come again for the second equation, which is 9 raised to the power minus y is equals to 3 raised to the power 2x plus y. We simplify the 9. Of course, 3 is in the basic term. So 3 raised to the power 2 minus raised into minus 9 equals to 3 raised to the power 2x plus y. You see? Cancel the base and equate the powers. 2 brackets minus y equals to 2x plus y. If you multiply this and this, y 2 times y minus y is what? Minus 2y is equals to 2x plus y. What are we going to do? We transpose everything. 2x equals to y plus 2y. 2x plus y plus 2y equals to 0. 2x equals to what? 3y equals to 0. That's it. You see it. What are we going to do? Now we have what? Equation 2. Here's what? Equation 1. We bring them together. The same step. We say minus 3x plus y is equals to minus 11. Here's what? 2x plus 3y is equals to 0. Rule for elimination. The letter which you want to eliminate must have the same base, the same coefficient but different sign. Here the coefficient is different, sign is the same. Now we go. We try to make which letter we want to eliminate here. Let's say we'll eliminate the middle term, which is y. So what is the coefficient of this y is 1. The coefficient of this one is 3. So multiply this 3 into equation 1. So 3 brackets minus 3x plus y equals to minus 11, right? What's the coefficient here is 1. So say 1 into 2x plus 3y equals to 0, right? If we multiply, we are going to have 3 times 3 minus 9x plus 3y is equals to minus 3 times 3, 33. 2x plus 3y is equals to what? 0. What's next? The sign must be different. Now the coefficients are the same. Now the sign must be different. You see? Good. Minus 9x plus 3y is equals to minus 33. Minus times 2y is equals to minus 2x. Minus times plus is minus 3y is equals to 0. What's next? We eliminate. Now what are we going to have? 9 plus this is what? Minus 11x equals to 0 plus 33 is what? Minus 33 plus 0 is just what? Minus 33. Divide by 3, divide by minus 11, by minus 11. This cancels this. So x equals to what? 33 divided by 11. 3 divided by 11 is 3. So x equals to what? 3. 33 minus 33 divided by minus 11 is just 3. Now we know the value of what? X. We find out the value of what? Y. By taking any equation. We take what? Equation 1. What is equation 1? It's minus 3x plus y is equals to minus 11. This is the equation 1. Anywhere we see x, we put 3. Minus 3 bracket 3 plus y is equals to minus 11. Minus 3 times this, we are going to have what? Minus 9 plus y is equals to minus 11. So y is equals to minus 11 plus 9. Y is equals to what? Minus 11 plus 9 is minus 2. You see? Now what are the value? Say therefore the value of x is equals to 3 and the value of y is equals to minus 2. These are your answer. Please, if you don't understand the video, replay it again and let me know on the comment box where is your doubt so that will help clarify it for you. Okay? Thank you. Now we move to example 4. Find the two sets of the equation, right? It says solution. What are they? This is the first equation, this is the second equation. So now solve them one after the other. So say 1 plus 6y plus 6y is equals to what? 3. Right? Good. Of course, this and I think this is okay. We say equation 1. If you look at it, we come here for the second equation. Okay, we say what? Second equation, which is what? And we say 6y is equals to 3. We transpose minus 1. 6y is equals to 3 divided by 3 minus 1 is going to give you 2. Divide here by 6, divide here by 6. This cancels this. So y is equals to what? 2 here 1 times, 2 here 3 times. So 1 upon 3. That's the value of y. We come for equation 2. We say 2 raised to the power x plus y is equals to 1 upon 4. Do you see? What are we going to do? Right? We say 2 raised to the power x plus y is equals to, anytime you seek 1 divided by any number in lesson 1 and lesson 2, I explained there. So it's supposed to be 4 raised to the power minus 1. 1 upon any digit is just the reciprocal of that digit, right? 2 raised to the power x plus y is equals to, we simplify 4. 2 raised to the power 2 minus 1. You see 2 raised to the power 2 is 4, right? 2 raised to the power x plus y is equals to 2 raised to the power minus 2. This cancels this. What is remaining? X plus y is equals to minus 2. We have what? Equation 2. Here is supposed to be equation 1. But already we have the value of y. So anywhere we see y, what we are going to put? 1 upon 3. So we come. So say x plus y is equals to minus 2. So x plus what is y into 1 upon 3 equals to minus 2. So x equals to x plus 1 upon 3 is equals to minus 2. Right? Equals to minus 3. From there we transpose minus 3. So x equals to minus 2. What's here? Plus is supposed to be minus 1 upon 3. So x equals to, get a denominator of 1 and find the LCM. The LCM is what? 3. 1 and 3, the LCM is 3. So 1 into 3, 3 times. 3 times 2 is what? Minus 6. What is here? Minus 3 into itself 1 times. 1 times 1, 1. So x equals to what? Minus 3 minus 1 is what? Minus 7 upon 3. So what the value of x? Say therefore x equals to what? Minus 7 upon 3. So you see the value of y is equals to what? 1 upon 3. And the value of x equals to what? Minus 7 upon 3. Good. Is it understandable? If you have any doubts, let me know. Please.